happening in terms of the room space to know whether they're in danger or not.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to my favorite example of how to construct things, and we'll use Star Wars, the final trench battle. We have to
Where the trench is,
yeah, we know this. We got this big thing we got to blow up. We got these teeny tiny ships. There's a trench, and that there is a small port you must shoot into, and it's impossible. We know everything, and that's what creates all the jeopardy then as people die and are sacrificing to accomplish that goal. To your point, Richard, we don't know where they're going. We don't know where they are. They don't know who the threat is. We don't have an objective of how to get out. We don't know how far away they are from it.
What?
We don't hear the footsteps coming to them. We don't hear any of that tells us all the things that you need to know. All you get are a series of people running, and they all look like they're in the same location.
So we've established that the McDonald brother worked in the archive section. So what they should have done, because I'm having a feeling the next couple of minutes are going to be a little bit confusing, is they should have had, when the group is getting their guns and everything with Mandemus, McDonald should have also said, oh, and we need a map of the city. And then he can say, all right, we're going to go in here. Yeah. Archives is here. And so we can see, how far away it is, and what's the challenges in between getting to the city and getting to the archives. Are there closed down rooms? Are there security measures that were set in place a decade ago that might still be there? And so they can do that. But yeah, as it is, they walked in a hole, they went to archives, now they're running away, but we don't know, where are they running to? Are they lost down there? Are they just trying to hide? Yeah, we have no point of reference.
And it would have been such a nice character thing that's such a great call, Sean, too, the map. And if you then give it to Virgil when they're inside the area. So Virgil, being the very studious one, would be, we've got to go, and he's pointing ways, and then suddenly they don't know, and McDonald's just like, you better just run. You have that kind of character buddy moment. They miss every opportunity here to tell that story. And I do feel the need to tell so many of our listeners, especially if you're newer to the podcast, I think one of the reasons we beat this up is that this is such a rich story landscape it has so much potential.
Yeah.
But they just, the studio gets in the way, and you're making these people write things where they're all good artists. You go look at any of these people's pedigree, and they have done good work. But when you start telling them you have to crank, you're going to make obvious mistakes.
If you're not Robert Rodriguez, you can't do that.
Yeah, he is literally one of the few people I've ever seen that it probably works better under those constraints.
It's just
Culp, I think might be manic depressive or something, or have seasonal, that seasonal whatever it is disorder,
seasonal affective disorder.
Yeah, because he went from, hey guys, shoot them aim, we need to get them, to, hey, they've got past you, fuck them up and kill them.
Yeah, I did wonder why does he change? Where does that come from?
Well, I mean, keep in mind this is edited differently. So
okay.
So how does the script justify the change from wound them so we can find out information to just cap them?
Let's see.
It would have been so nice too if actually Colt begins to use this as a way to get people to want to go to war with the apes. If he develops this into a threat that they are there to do, he needs to be saying these things.
They'll warn the others and bring back more.
Yeah. If he'd done that, then that makes sense, and it actually helps the movie.
But it's just, hey, they slipped past you, so kill them.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of a little bit of more of a chase scene with Culp saying, Area 14 security, have you got them in view? Voice, no, sir. We're at the junction of corridor 11M and 44W. Subjects will have to pass us. Stop them. Do you hear me? Bring them to me. What's holding you up? We have to get out of here, Caesar. Virgil, they start to move around. Yes, but they're not the same. They're not like McDonald. No, Caesar says, do you smell them, Virgil? And Virgil says, yes, but they're not the same. They're not like McDonald. And then
that would have been help too, yeah.
McDonald levels his gun, but Caesar breaks free of the mutants. They are armed and obviously trying to take Caesar, McDonald, and Virgil alive as Culp is ordered now. Caesar yells now. He leaps in the junction of the corridor, firing as the others. They follow a camera blast. They run ahead of the mutants who are confused by the exchange. Culp then goes, they pause for a restaurant to determine direction. Close shot of Culp. His face is contorted with rage. They got past you. How? All right, then shoot on sight. Never mind if I bring them, just get them. So there's a little bit of a dynamic moment where they actually have a face-off with the mutants that escalates Culp to the point of saying, just kill them.
Okay.
Yeah,
Am I the
And
only
then
one
we
that
get to the
thinks that's
hallway where
better?
McDonald says, we've got to get out of here.
Yeah.
That's better.
Yeah, because as it stands, as it stands right now, that's just real quick. As it stands right now, how does Culp know that they've gotten past? I mean, they had one monitor, one camera. They shot it, so he doesn't know where they are. He just doesn't know that they're in the archives anymore. He doesn't know that they've gotten past his security group yet.
Okay. If that's what he knows, then he should start losing his shit. Get me a shot of them. Show me what they're doing. They'll destroy everything. If they're left here unchecked, they'll destroy our way of life. You have take it to that point. But instead we get blase Culp. Hey, just go ahead and kill him. And it's just like, yeah. Oh my God, I can't. I don't want to hate on this movie anymore. I'm sorry.
And it is official. The intercom does work in the archive section because you can hear them talking to them in the archive section. So they should have heard him being, commanding everybody to go kill them to begin with.
All right, can I jump ahead and say I'd never noticed how much I hated this part of this film until we did this, but I will tell you some of the stuff towards the end, and it's more to do with Aldo, I love. So I'm really ready to get back to Aldo.
Well, I don't think, to our audience and to us, I don't think if we weren't breaking this particular structure down minute by minute, we would have seen all these little small. We would have seen all these little flaws, and this doesn't make sense. And why is he going here? And why is the camera being shot now? And why are they not worried about it? Why haven't we teased the mutants earlier? I'm not sure we would have. If we weren't breaking this down like this, would we have these questions?
And we say that often.
You'd have the questions, but it'd be afterwards. It'd be one of those CinemaSin things.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Why did they do that in there? Oh, wait. Why did they do this? Oh, why did they run that way? Yeah.
Well, it would have been after the movie was over and we're chatting with friends. You say, oh, that was a movie really, really good. Yeah, but you know what I didn't like? And you're like, oh, wait a minute. I didn't like that either.
Well, I think, again, we've said this many times, probably a few movies ago, that this format of breaking something down minute by minute begs you. I mean, on its knees begging you, find every fault with this. And you can't help but start looking at film that way. I find it occasionally hard with certain films now not to think this way. And I'm not saying it's ruined my enjoyment of movies, but it's very hard not to look and go, ooh, wait.
Be more critical. Yeah.
But I would say that I would probably find it hard anyway not to look at this and think there was something missing tonally. It feels very it's not just flat. It doesn't even feel like there's a story being told. So
yeah.
Richard, you got anything else?
We still got like 60 minutes to go.
Well,
it can turn around.
Again, I will tell you, once it gets out of these catacombs, to me, the movie, I'm not saying it's a good movie, but it starts to at least have a flow and things make sense, kind of what happens, and we tell a story, and I'm excited for that. I am excited to get back to it. So why don't we call this one a wrap, and we'll come back tomorrow with an in-between, and I kind of have something I want to talk about for in-between. So I'll propose that to you when we start up, and I'll just say, everyone, have a great day.
Well, see you Saturday. Bye.
Bye, everybody.